Welcome to my channel. So I am a paper crafter and I am coming to show you, now this is the third time I've tried to go live, hopefully this works. I am coming on to show you my Papercraft Planner. So this is designed by Papercrafter, aka moi, for papercrafters. So I'm just going to talk you through what is in this, etc, etc. So let me just check that I'm on screen correctly. So welcome. So this is a PDF file that you can purchase from my website at smithscraftcreations.com. It is designed for a 7" by 9 and 9.25 inches planner size, which is just bigger. It's bigger than A5, but it's smaller than A4, aka a 9-disc system. This could be Happy Planner or other brands that use this system. You can, however, print it off bigger into, for instance, A4 size, so you can increase the print. Now, when you go to print this, once you've downloaded it, if you want it as the 9-disc system size, you will do print actual size. Or if you want it A4, for instance, sometimes I need an A4 sheet that I can fill out for a week ahead to scribble on before I actually commit to writing in my lovely planner, and I'll show you why, because look at all that messy writing. So that's me planning the week in advance, and then when I put it into the planner, it's what I've actually done. Okay, now you can print off notes pages bigger. There's lots you can do. Okay, so let me just talk you through it. So when you go to my website at smithscraftcreations.com, you will see a menu at the top, and under that menu is a long title that says My Papercraft Planner. If you click on that, it shows you how you can purchase this from me. I do plan to do extra bits and bobs throughout the year to either sell at a very small price just to cover some of my time, or to give away for free, because I know as a planner addict, I know what it's like to get all these little free print offs and things like that. So let me talk you through this. Now, all I use to punch this is a Filofax punch. Now I'll show you it now. Now, I wouldn't say it's 100% accurately lined up. So it's a Filofax punch. It's a notebook style, which is this. You know, it's got the cut and then it's got the hole. I actually won that off a crafty friend and he gifted me it. Kudos to your Joe Coogan, fellow paper crafter as well. However, you can buy the actual proper punches, but those tend to be American based and might start costing you money. So this Filofax notebook punch would certainly do the job. If you're not using a disc system, you just use a normal punch or whatever hole punch you have. Depends what you're putting it in. You can put it in a little A5. You can make it, print it smaller, print it to A5 size. Anything you like, really. So I'm just going to talk you through what I've done. Obviously, it is themed pink because my logo is pink. Yellow is my favourite colour though. So we've just got the title page on the front. Then here we have Year to View 2026 and Year to View 2027. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's got 2027 kind of like watermarked in the back there. So you can see which year it is. Okay, then we have 2 notable dates. Now, ignore this. I have actually printed off an old copy that has a spelling mistake in it. The one that I will send you out has the right spelling, because notable does not have an E in it, okay? So ignore that. Human error, easy done, especially as a touch typist. Anyway, we have a year to view here. January through December 2026 it has here, and the same again for 2027. Okay, then we have a full year spread over 2 pages, a project vision board for the year. Now, as a paper crafter, you can plan out your projects Map out your yearly plans, which cards you need, which month, any classes, etc. you plan to do, any meetings, stuff like that. Just kind of like one word vision board for reminders. Then we have a 2-page spread for important items. This could be anything. Then we have a spread that is for month by month, all undated. Now, I actually printed this off in A4 because I'm doing a business plan for the year. So I have adjusted mine. Obviously, I've got my logo and what have you in it. I printed it bigger. You could print this bigger and print it off, just like the notes, print it off in A4. I need to do a lot of writing for my business plan for this upcoming Stampin' Up here. Big goals in mind. So that'll help me in my business plan. So, and I will say you can print any of these off as multiple times as you need. So if you work month to month, you can print off 12 of these, and that should go 2 years worth. Okay, you've also got weekly planner, which is weekly plan per page. So it's a 2-week spread. Just nice, easy boxes to fill in. Again, if you like that style, you could print off duplicates of that page. We also have a daily planner because we know people maybe work by appointment, things like that. Although this is a Papercraft planner, the actual planning bit, the yearly spreads, etc., is just a bog standard, would suit anyone. It's when you get towards the back of this planner that makes it special with a Papercraft theme. Okay, so we've got schedule here 6 through 6 at night. If you're working after that, have a word with yourself because that is enough time to be working during the day. So we've got date that you can fill in, goals for today and notes. Okay, then we go on to a week to view. Now, let me just open up a blank one. So I like this spread week to view, Monday through Thursday, then Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is because Monday through Thursday tends to be my busiest days for doing stuff. Saturday and Sunday I have a lot of football commitments, so I don't do a lot of business items then. Friday I maybe do catch-up stuff. So I've printed numerous copies of the weekly spread. So I can plan ahead as far as I have printed off. Now I've printed this off in pink, okay, but you'll see in the planner, as with the other weekly, I'll show you just now. So with the weekly one, we have the week to view, like I've just said, that it's got the actual design on it, the little florals and stuff like that. However, right behind that, you've got the plain one for kind of cost-effective printing, so you're not using lots of colour ink. Okay, so it's like that. So that's like your horizontal spread. And then we have portrait. I think this is a portrait dashboard spread. Now, just bear with because some of these are punched at different sizes. So we have Monday through Wednesday, then Thursday through Sunday. Here we have goals, priorities, notes for the week. So that is 1 week over 2 pages. And like I said, I have put in the same but a plain version for you. Okay, plain version. And it doesn't have any graphics on it, so it's more budget friendly for printing. These are the pages that we will use most often. Then we have some notes. Again, you'll see that I printed this off larger to suit myself, so you can print it out different sizes. It's your planner. All I would ask is that you don't replicate it in any way or give it away to anyone once you've purchased it. It is a very good price to buy and it is very useful. We also have, and like I say, these pages are designed so when you print them out, in the middle is a bigger margin of the two with a smaller margin. Now, they're not 100% absolutely perfect. I'm just a small business, a little lady sat at her desk designing this on the computer, trying my best. It's my first one. Happy for any recommendations and things like that, folks. So we've got a to-do list. And this is where it gets exciting if you're a paper crafter. So I was trying to think of all the possible avenues or pages that would be useful, and I know that these are useful for me. So double spread here, and you can have as many pages as you like. I will keep saying that. So this is 2 project pages and it is called My Next Handmade Card. So you can choose theme occasion, you write that down, colour palette, product focus, what products you're going to use to make it, materials needed, any techniques you want to use, the recipient name if it is for a said person's birthday or something, deadline needed by, or you can put in here as well, maybe you need the card for a blog, or a swap, you could write that in there too. So there's a basic card size here, C6 size. Draw it out. What ideas do you have in mind? Layers? Is it clean and simple? Embossing? Simple stamping? Or all out fancy? And you could do little arrows. Just do a little vision board here of what your card's going to look like. So it's the same across 2 spreads there. Then we have double one for my next 3D project. So again, theme occasion, colour palette, product focus, materials needed, deadline, and the style of 3D. So that could be box, envelope, lantern, something like that. So I've put in some grid print here for you to draw it out. Maybe do your measurements. What I would recommend is using the boxes as maybe 1/2 an inch or 1 inch measurements when you're doing it. And we've got a box here for adding your notes. So that is in there too. Then we've got a similar, but this is a 12 by 12 or a 6 by 6. It's a square design. And this is for my next scrapbook page. I know there's a lot of scrapbookers out there as well. Again, theme occasion, colour palette, product focus, materials, deadline. I've said draw it out. What ideas do you have in mind? Which memories do you wish to capture? What size of photo mats will you be using? Is it simple design or all out extravagant? And you could do your ideas in here. And what's even better is you can do it in pencil, and then when you're happy with it, go over it in pen and then rub out those pencil markings. Okay, now, as a paper crafter, I do organise classes and kit along classes. So this is to help anyone that does classes. So my next class, scribble down your thoughts and ideas for your next class. And it could be not even a class that you're selling. It could be a project that you're wanting to show your friends how to do or something, or maybe it is a make and take for one of your team. So it has who, what, where, when, and notes. So again, you can scribble down plans for that. Here, because I like to do kits, which involves sharing my products, doing a video tutorial and providing a PDF tutorial, and also in-person classes or kit classes. So again, it's scribble down your thoughts and ideas for your next kit offering. So what's the cost, product focus, supplies needed, and notes. Now, if anyone has any recommendations, these are like the basic kind of classes and projects you can design. If you have any recommendations, please email me at smithscraftcreations@gmail.com. And when I'm coming to reviewing and offering some new pages for this planner, I'll certainly take that into mind. Okay, we have a technique tracker page. Keep a list of all your favourite techniques or those you wish to try. When you have a crafter's block, you can reference this list for ideas to restart that creativity. Or you could just recreate a previous project. So maybe you just want to go back to one of your card sketches that you've drawn up. You can even file your finished card in here too, or take a photo of it and print it off. So it's like a little scrapbook record as well. So it has technique, date tried, notes and results. So you can use this tracker to document your experiments with different techniques, any raw materials used, steps taken, any challenges you've had, successes, what works, what doesn't. And you can always come back to it and review your progress over time. I always remember when I first started doing weight embossing, didn't go to plan. This is before I joined my current company, but when I started using the company products that I use, it started going really well. So not only practice, but good products. Okay, then we all have one of these, don't we? This is like a shopping list, but it's a Papercraft Addicts shopping list. So product wish list, keep track of your most favourite products here. Name, what type of product it is. Is it a punch? Is it paper? What's the order number? what's the price, and then the date ordered. So some people might use that as a tracker to track back last time they ordered something as well. But then we have a section. Now this is a few pages. This is replenish reminders. So a place to keep track of supplies that you need to replenish. Got paper supplies, ink supplies, so you adhesive supplies. Write down which type or which colour or what have you, order number, price, and the date ordered. We've got packaging supplies, embellishments, any stamps that you need to reorder. Now I know stamps, you're not likely to reorder the same ones, but like I say, this is a first version. If you can think of something to be more useful than stamps, dies, etc., let me know. So there's dies, embossing, ephemera, punches, memory keeping, and tools. So some of these you won't need to order all the time. You would just order once. For instance, punches. So unless it breaks, and unless you've dropped it on the floor 10 times and it's broken, the likelihood of you filling this in is going to be slimmer than the section on paper. But it is there. And like I say, you don't need to, this page and this page, you don't even need to print that out if you don't want. I've also got this in here. This is us coming towards the end. So this is a double spread, 2 journaling pages, both the same. Hang on, I need a drink of my tea. So I've named this a day in my life. Date. Today's affirmation, or affirmations. I'm thankful for today's goal, top priorities, meals, water intake, monitoring, to-do list, tomorrow's goals. Now this could be, this is more for your personal side of things rather than your crafty paper crafting or your business. So it could be buy bread, buy milk, visit your nan, etc. So this is just the back page, and it just states the copyright. You're welcome and encouraged to share this, a link to purchase this, no direct, no reselling digital or printed copies, and no sharing or distributing copies for free. And I do have a record of everybody that's purchased this, so if I do see that people are sharing it willy-nilly, then I'll not be a happy bunny. But so please don't do that. Just give the designer the respect they need, and it's a really good price, so it's cheap enough if you want to get a hold of this. We've got a notes page here which just tells you how to print it, and there's a link to my mailing list. Obviously I will be sending this out via MailChimp, so if you want to be party to a freebie or two when it comes to this planner, do feel free to join my mailing list. Okay, now this is a page that's coming soon. This one isn't live yet, and this is called a daily wellness log. Now I have been trying this out, and it's really good. So each day with me can be completely different. So the day that I wrote this out, my daily affirmation, I can and I will watch me. Then it asks you for 3 things you're grateful for. 3 things that you could do to make today great or better. Wellness log, it's got exercise. I don't do exercise because of my ME. Mood tracker, meals, great things that happened today. Thoughts and reflections, how you finished off your day. So this one was the day before yesterday when my ME started playing up, because I was actually off sick yesterday work. I had to be in bed all day recharging. So frustrating, but you know what I'm like. I just go 100 miles an hour, burn out, and then I'm bedridden for a day, and then I'm back to my usual self. It's just a vicious circle, but I'm happy, I'm smiling. So I had actually written down, my illness does not define me. Today this was just before, this was yesterday actually when I was off, because I thought I wrote that as soon as I got into my bed, because I was seeing to my young one going to school, and then I said to my work colleagues, I need to go back to bed, I'm not doing great. So I was grateful for an understanding line manager, a comfortable bed and blankets, I was so cosy, Netflix and social media. breakfast, all I ate yesterday was cold tuna pasta before I went up to my bed. And then I had a little bit at, I think, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon as well. So only times I was out of my bed. And my thoughts that day were, better times are coming, be patient, hashtag be patient. And I was patient because today's been good so far. So this is a daily wellness log. Now, this is what I'm going to be offering free, or there might be some things that are paid. For instance, if I was to offer this blank yearly business plan, that would be a purchasable item. However, the daily wellness log might not necessarily. This might be a freebie. And I might do things like colouring pages or scribble pages. I want to make it really fun for you guys. So let me know what you think. If you go to smithscraftcreations.com, you will see it in the top menu, my Papercraft Planner. There's actually a short video that goes through the pages as well. And like I say, just ignore this. I have printed the old copy for myself before it was updated. So I had a big shock when I got my printing bill in because I overprinted on my subscription. I'll not tell you how much I had to pay because my husband would probably kill me. So anyway, so this is this week's spread. I didn't do last week's because I didn't have enough time, but I just used stickers and things like that. I normally decorate it with my actual supplies from my craft business, but I opted for Happy Planner stuff for this one because I was wanting it nice, quick and easy. So you can see it works really well. Plenty of room. I have quite big writing, so I do like the bigger spaces rather than these ones here. Where are they? Here's the horizontal ones. Rather than this. I like to write across the way. I'm not very good at writing bullet point that way. So, so yeah, that is my Papercraft Planner, designed by a papercrafter for papercrafters. And yeah, if you're printing this off and having a move around about where certain pages go, be careful because it is designed, like I say, to print so that that left is on the left and that page is on the right all the way throughout. Okay, so just bear that in mind and don't get frustrated if you print off maybe 10 of these pages and when you're doing it double-sided, one's got a bigger border. That's just part and parcel if you're opting to print off extra pages, but that is it. So you can pay by PayPal. I will email you the copy, and yeah, let me know what you think. And I'll go just now. I will see you in the next video, which is going to be very soon. I hope this live's been okay. It's been my first live on this platform in pure ages. So if you're watching on replay, leave me a wee comment. Let me know what you think. And yeah, thanks for coming on today, folks. Bye just now. She says, I don't know why it always says, are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, that's why I pressed the big X. Right, bye guys.